Good morning, my name is Mark, I'm product manager at UMAREX, and this is the first day of the IWA 2022, and I'd like to give you a short overview of the novelties of this year. Let's start with a GLOCK T4E, which is caliber 43. It's made in Germany, which makes it pretty special. We are not in a product video here, so I will not go into all the technical features of every single item, but just to give you a short overview. So the GLOCK T4E, made in Germany, is definitely one of our most important items right away now. Another eye-catcher in our booth, and definitely one of the highlights, is the HDR 68, the Home Defense Revolver in caliber 68 as a T4E gun. And this is one of two models in caliber 68. The other one is the HDB 68, the Home Defense Blaster, which has an internal tubular magazine for 16 rounds. It comes with one CO2 capsule with a quick piercing system, just like the HDR 68 as well. The last one is more of a training novelty. It's the HK SFP9, which is available in the blue training version and as well in the black version. This is caliber 43, 8-round magazine, CO2 capsule, and a quick piercing magazine, of course, is available as well. Like the original SFP9, you have the exchangeable side panels and the exchangeable back strap, so you can adapt this handgun to your hand size and to your comfort. These classical paintballs with a gelatine shell are available in all our three calibers, in 43, 50 and 68, in orange and in yellow. And unlike our other marking balls we had in the past, and which we still have of course, these are biodegradable. Here we have our HK 416A5, which is a 6mm BB airsoft gun, and this one is LiPo ready, so you can get our LiPo batteries in the stock right here. It's full Picatinny all around, and it's available in green, brown, and of course in the black version as well. You might have seen our Cowboy rifle last year already, but last year we presented the 4.5mm caliber. This is a 6mm airsoft gun as well. It takes the same kind of shells like the air gun does, and it has the large cocking lever. It has the Picatinny rail, which is ready for any kind of red dot or whatever. And this is a nice thing for airsoft players which are looking for something a little bit more special, let's say it like that. So here we are with our 6mm Beretta airsoft pistols. We are starting with the Elite A1, and we have two more models. This is the Model 92 in the desert color, and the third one is the M9A3 with a silencer barrel and in the black version, full metal of course. So the last airsoft novelty is the GLOCK 17, which is our exclusive high quality version. It has a CNC milled aluminum slide, and we have a 20-round magazine. It's a gas BB, so gas blowback, for a very realistic feel, and so a nice feature for player. So last year we already introduced our GLOCK 17 blank firing pistol. So this is the GLOCK 17 Gen 5 SV blank firing pistol, and you might know that already. SV stands for steel slide, so this is a full CNC milled steel slide, and it's hard to get a GLOCK 17 as a blank firing pistol in a more realistic way than this one. So this is definitely another one of our highlights on this show. So you might have noticed the year 2022 is a year of anniversary, so we have 111 years of Colt 1911, and we celebrate this with a special anniversary model which shows a kind of used finish or vintage look, which is typical for if you wear this pistol in a holster all the time. And it has oiled walnut handles, and it's limited for this year of course, because the anniversary is this year and next year it will be gone. So for the Walther P22 we have two new versions. We have the P22Q, which now comes in a bicolor version with a nickel finish slide. So the second one is the P22 Ready, which is a specific design because we reduced it to what you really need if you want to carry this gun for self-defense. We left away safety, the manual safety, because this makes it even more slim and easier to handle, and we gave it a very low profile on and on. So if you want to have a blank firing pistol which is really suitable for concealed carry, this would definitely be your choice. So coming to our air guns, last year we introduced the M29 and 629 Smith & Wesson revolvers, and you might remember they had been introduced as a 4.5mm BB air gun and as a 6mm BB airsoft gun. So now we introduced the rifled barrel version in 4.5 pellet. So available are 4 different models. It's the 2 versions of the 629 and it's 2 versions of the M29. So 3 more break barrel air guns are the Browning Buck Mark, which is a popular target pistol, of course. This one is a metal system and it shoots 4.5mm pellets. The second one is the Mini UZI, which has a mock silencer and a foldable stock, of course, so this makes it pretty realistic, but nevertheless it's a pretty unusual design because with all this tactical appearance it's still a break barrel rifle. So it shoots 4.5mm pellets, it's a max of 7.5 joule, and this is definitely for the shooter who wants to have something a little bit more, let's say, special with this tactical appearance for his target shooting. The last one is the Heckler and Koch MP7 SD. Like the Uzi, it has a mock silencer which helps you for just breaking the barrel, and as you see, this is a break barrel air gun for 4.5mm pellets as well. This is an extra. The gun will be not delivered with any kind of sights or whatever, but we just showed our new Nano Point 4 because it fits pretty good in the rifle. You have a collapsible stock and you have the Picatinny rails all around just to adopt any kind of optics or other accessories you might look for. So another very popular model is the Ruger Mark IV. We have another break barrel air gun which has a 4.5mm pellet caliber, and we have 2 versions. We have the stainless version, stainless appearance version, and we have the black version of those 2. So the last air gun I'm showing you right now today is the Glock 17 Gen 5 air gun in the caliber 4.5mm pellet, and it has a blowback because what we introduced here is the chain magazine, where you see you are combining the pellet exactness with the nice feature of a blowback, because this gives you a very special feeling if you're shooting a blowback gun, and it's basically the same features like the PPQ we introduced last year. It's the combination of the 4.5mm pellets and the blowback feature which makes this handgun really interesting. So now we come to our cutlery, and the first item I want to show is our MSM machete. The MSM stands for Modified Survival Machete. It's a full tank construction with 1065 carbon steel with a powder coating and G10 handles. So the full tank construction in combination with the 1065 carbon steel gives you a real high strength, and it's with a wide blade. It's pretty well balanced for very effective chopping, digging, prying, or whatever you want to do. So this is really a very tough piece of steel. Talking about tough piece of steels, we go further to our tactical Tomahawk 2, which is a very traditional design, basically in regard to the layout, but the models are very modern, very up-to-date with a polymer handle and with a 1065 carbon steel axe head. So this is a nice thing with the hammer surface, of course, right here for any kind of outdoor use or whatever you might want to do with that. We continue with our folding knives. Last year we introduced our Walther Q5 steel frame, and this year we added a new version, which is the black wash version with a dark finish on the blade and on the handle. It's still a D2 blade, it's still a stainless steel frame lock, and there are 2 versions available. It's the plain edge, and of course you will get a combo edge, which means partial serration as well. And the last piece I want to is a set of 2 hunting knives, 1 folder and a fixed blade. The fixed blade is the Hunter's Best Friend 1. It has a D2 blade as well. It's a full tank construction, means it's 1 piece of steel from the end to the tip. And it comes with a black Cardex sheath and orange G10 handles, which makes it very easy to find your knife again. If you lay down in the forest or wherever in the grass, it's easy to spot. This is the fixed blade version, Hunter's Best Friend #1, and the Hunter's Best Friend #2 is a liner lock folder with basically the same features, stainless steel liners, D2 blade, and orange G10 handles. It comes with a holster, belt holster as well. So another very important product family is our new flashlight series. We introduced this year a completely new designed flashlight series, which contains 13 models all in all at the moment. And it starts with small keychain lights like the KF1. With the pen flashlight, we have some EDC flashlights in various sizes and with different kind of battery types and whatever, up to real strong 5,000 lumen searchlights like this one. It's pretty interesting because we changed our setup of our flashlights completely. We are not anymore with any focusing light, which means this is a fixed focus. It has brightness memory function, so whatever brightness level you use, you switch the light off on this brightness level, and the next time you use it, you'll switch it on at the same level, just automatically. What's important to say is that those lights which are rechargeable will come up with a USB-C socket. They will come up with a 21700 battery, and so we have very up-to-date features on this flashlight series, which makes it really worth checking it out. Of course, it's not only the flashlights. We have 3 models of headlamps as well. The headlamps are rechargeable, definitely. They have white light and red light. And one comes with an internal battery, the other one comes with a 18350 battery, and the last one the 18650 battery, and the power goes up to 1000 lumens on the headlamps, and it goes up to 5000 lumens on the flashlights. And we are very glad to introduce our archery lineup. Of course, it's not only these 2 compound bows, but the space is limited, so we are showing our premium bows, and this one comes as a set, this one comes as a bow by itself, and we have several more recurve bows and also youth bows and bows for kids. We are very glad to be able to serve you again with an archery lineup, because we were asked really desperately by many customers, and we were not able to deliver anything over the last years, but now we are introducing our new archery setup, so have a look. And yeah, that's it for now. This is our IWA 2022 novelties, and if you have the possibility to show up in Hall 7A, booth 110, it would be nice to have you here. Thanks a lot, guys.